Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of the Leadership Drip. I'm your host Clay Green and it's great to be back with you again today. On this week's episode, I thought it would be great for me to really step back for a minute and take a look at a really well-written piece of documentation that came from Warren Buffett. And it's about Charlie Munger. It came out in the investor's letter to Berkshire Hathaway this year. And it was just released last week. But the very beginning of this document was really a dedication to Charlie Munger. And he looks at him, Warren looks at Charlie, which was, you could tell they were very close. And he called him the architect of Berkshire Hathaway. So I thought it would be great to read through this dedication on today's episode. So this is not like your regular episode that we have where we talk about some leadership or things that are tied to overall leadership. But I think you'll be able to take some real nuggets of knowledge from hearing this and seeing how one leader speaks of another leader. So I'll go ahead and get started. So Charlie Munger died on November 28th, which was 33 days before his 100th birthday. Though born and raised in Omaha, he spent 80% of his life domiciled elsewhere. Consequently, it was not until 1959, when he was 35, that I first met him. In 1962, he decided that he should take up money management. 3 years later, he told me correctly that I made a dumb decision in buying control of Berkshire. But he assured me, since I had already made the move, that he would tell me how to correct my mistake. In what I next relate, bear in mind that Charlie and his family did not have a dime invested in the small investing partnership that I was managing and whose money I had used for Berkshire's past purchase. Moreover, neither of us expected that Charlie would ever own a share of Berkshire stock. Nevertheless, Charlie in 1965 promptly advised me, "Warren, forget about ever buying another company like Berkshire. But now that you control Berkshire, add to it wonderful businesses purchased at fair prices and give up buying fair businesses at wonderful prices." In other words, abandon everything you've learned from your hero, Ben Graham. It works, but only when practiced at small scale. With much backsliding, I subsequently followed his instructions. Many years later, Charlie became my partner in running Berkshire and repeatedly jerked me back to sanity when my old habits surfaced. Until his death, he continued in his role, and together we, along with those who early on invested with us, ended up far better off than Charlie and I had ever dreamed possible. In reality, Charlie was the architect of the present Berkshire, and I acted as the general contractor to carry out the day-to-day construction of his vision. Charlie never sought to take credit for his role as a creator, but instead let me take the bows and receive the accolades. In a way, his relationship with me was as part older brother, part loving father. Even when he knew he was right, he gave me the reins. And when I blundered, he never reminded me of my mistakes. In the physical world, great buildings are linked to their architects, while those who had poured the concrete or installed the windows are soon forgotten. Berkshire has become a great company. Though I have long been in charge of the construction crew, Charlie should forever be credited with being the architect. And that was from Warren Buffett about Charlie Munger, his good friend that he lost just in November of last year in 2023. Short episode today, but I thought that was a beautiful dedication to his friend. I hope everybody has a great day. Definitely looking forward to coming back next week and giving this another try. Take care, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Leadership Drip. If you found today's discussion valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and please leave us a review. Stay tuned for more insightful conversations on leadership and business. Until next time, I'm Clay Green, and I'll catch you leaders on the next episode.